The original Kia Sorento debuted during the midsize SUV craze over a decade ago. But as taste changed, so did Kia. And for 2011, the Sorento was reborn as a three-row crossover. And now for 2016, Kia continues to refine their family vehicle concept with an all-new model. Until you see them side by side, it can be easy to mistake this new Sorento for the previous one. With it being so successful, Kia saw no reason for a radical design change, and so they resculpted what they already had into a CUV that's instantly recognizable as a Sorento, but with numerous changes to keep it modern as well as to make it more spacious. Looking much like the new Sedona from the front, the Sorento now presents itself as more polished and also more planted, with an over 3-inch increase in wheelbase and a nominal increase in width. Kia also introduces a new turbocharged engine to the mix, a 2-liter unit making 240 horsepower, returning 22 mpg combined, bridging the gap between the base 2.4-liter motor and this screaming 290 horsepower 3.3-liter V6. Coupled with the optional all-wheel drive, this Sorento SX V6 is fleet of foot and good in the snow, even with the standard 19-inch all-season tires. The Premier LTX, which is all-new rubber from Michelin. Other benefits of the somewhat expensive all-wheel drive system, priced as an $1,800 option, include a 4-wheel drive lock mode for better traction in off-road conditions and torque vectoring corner control for improved dry road handling. No matter which engine you choose, it'll be mated to a 6-speed auto. Gas mileage here is rated at 17 mpg city 23 highway, a tick below the less powerful Toyota Highlander, while towing has been raised to handle 5,000 pounds. The driver mode select comes standard across the board and manipulates the transmission, steering, and engine characteristics, ranging from eco to normal to sport. V6 models also benefit from a rack-mounted electric steering system, and indeed the Sorento's quicker wheel commands with better precision, but is still a bit Kia vague. The ride quality is far more sophisticated, enhanced by a more rigid body and a revised suspension that delivers increased softness over harsh roads and sharper handling. And it's no doubt quieter inside too. The new Yuvo e-Services is a subscription-free telematics system that uses your smartphone to do things like place a 911 call in the event of an accident, or to set up a geofence that alerts you to when the driver has left a certain radius that you define. Yuvo also has other really cool features like SoundHound, Google Search, and really good voice recognition. The use of higher quality and more aesthetically pleasing soft-touch plastics and standard leather trim greet the passengers. As you approach the Sorento, the mirrors unfold, and ambient LED lighting shows the way. It's a brilliantly easy cockpit to use, free of clutter, with intuitive control positioning, exceptional graphics displays, and purposeful solutions. Chrysler's industry-best Uconnect system has been put on standby because Kia's Yuvo is arguably just as good and features Siri Eyes-free for iPhone users. The details present in the electronics are impressive, like this graphic alerting you to askew front wheels before driving off. Safety features here include a backup warning system, blind spot detection, and rear cross-traffic alert. More advanced systems are optional on the range-topping SX Limited V6. All 3 rows now benefit from increased head and legroom, and the 3rd row is easier to access thanks to the increased wheelbase. It's a usable space too, with far more room than I would have imagined, but getting there can only be done from the passenger side, where the 40-20-40 split-fold seat slides fore and aft. The driver's side doesn't have that tilt and slide feature. The easy-to-drop 3rd row and the dual levers for dropping the 2nd row are very convenient. And getting the power hatch up is easier than ever with a proximity sensor that doesn't require you to lift a leg. Looking up, there's a huge standard panoramic sunroof that lends airiness, but can be a bit tricky to operate without also opening the glass. This is a cabin that has all of the little extras and clever designs to keep the family happy. At the beginning, there's the Sorento L starting at about $25,000, and then just before the top-of-the-line SX Limited V6, there's this SX V6, priced with all-wheel drive at $40,595 with no other options. Kia's second effort in the crossover genre produces a more appealing and mature entry. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.